Alright, hello everyone, my name is Denizen and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV, where we play as Gelre, also known as Gelre. In the last episode we had taken over Meppen, and we had also started coring that province. We took that province from Münster, and they are quite pissed at us, naturally. I did some research on the aggressive expansion, and before patch 1.13, which we are playing now, the minus 30 mark for aggressive expansion was sort of the mark at which countries would join in a coalition. It's at minus 32 now, but I think they are basically the only country that has it so low. Cologne as well. That's Cologne still. Still Cologne. Well, there are some more countries here. But for example, Burgundy actually only has minus 17, so I'm not particularly afraid of a coalition forming at this moment. I don't know if those grades are still, those numbers are actually still correct for the current patch, but we'll see, I guess. What counts for now is that we are almost done coring Meppen without having received a demand from Austria to actually let go of unlawful territory, and that is most likely because Austria is actually our ally. So that is great. Let's expand all those thingies here. Yeah, so we are sucking up to them, so that is great. We are also in a war with the Hansa. The Hansa called us in against Saxe-Lauenburg. We did some fighting, but basically the idea here is to lay low and help ourselves first. We got a herald from Aachen, which is fine, because we want to first construct our core, and we also don't have a super efficient economy at this moment, as you can see, so we'll have to do something about that. Did I not start constructing some more fleets? I thought I did. Probably something happened to the ships, I can't remember. We're still constructing them. Okay. Yeah. Right, I thought I had started constructing some more ships because I want to increase our trade power here. Trade, we aren't doing all that well for trade, I think. I think we don't need to collect. Well, you collect your trade. Yeah. And we are sending it over here, yes, and we also have one sending monies over to the English Channel where we collect stuff, so I think that's all good for now. Let's keep an eye on the core. There we go, Meppen is a part of our patrimony, so that is great. So now we don't have to be afraid for an unlawful territory claim by Austria. What about this war? I think we are winning it. It's 30,000 against 10,000. Let's see if we can do anything else. I must say I had a lot of fun recording the first two episodes of this playthrough yesterday, and now recording the third. If you guys leave any comments on the first episode, I'll know after this episode, because the first episode will actually be going online in 10 minutes from the moment I'm recording this, so it's exciting. Looking forward to that. So, still at war. I think we're gonna have to lay low for a bit. Let's speed it up somewhat. Because of the aggressive expansion. We do have the better relations over time guy, if I'm right. Yeah, so that is, I think, helping us out there. We will refuse because we need the prestige. We're now starting to embrace the Westphalian culture, which is very nice. And actually we can build a building, but it's only a castle. Might be a good place to put a castle. We'll see. I do want to start with the marketplace at some point, but we don't even have our first levels up here. We're still at 3 for all our things. Yeah, so we'll probably have to wait a bit. I think we do have claims on most things around us. I was looking into Verden, by the way. That seems like a sort of tiny one province thing. Is it a one province minor? I think it is. And also Friesland is only allied to Verden. So Friesland would probably be a good target for us to go next. After our aggressive expansion drops down, of course, because Cologne would be quite dangerous to us. Aggressive expansion at 32 now. Right, so we did finish a mission. Placate France. Very nice. Let's see what else we can do. Improve prestige. 50, that's a bit much, I think. Create a proper fleet. Let's pause, because we are creating a proper fleet. I don't know what the force limit is. It's 13, so we would need quite some more ships before we get there, but I think we could do it. Let's see. We are still losing money, though. That's a shame. Actually, talking about fleets, let's protect trade. There we go. I think it automatically... yeah, there we go. It forms one fleet. I remember in the beginning, when this game just came out, I think you had to manually do that. But now it sort of merged up, which is great. Actually, can we attack East Frisia here? No, they are... Yeah, they are. Okay, so let's just do that for funsies. Anhalt, East Frisia, Pomerania. I think we can safely attack them. Let's do our bit in this war. There we go. Not even a river crossing, so that was quite easily done there. Is there anything we can... anything else we can do? Anhalt, East Frisia, Pomerania. This is East Frisia. Yeah, let's siege it. Just because we can. Let's detach a siege and actually let's get this back to Meppen. Just to allow our manpower to not drop down so low. Recall diplomat from France. Of course, our goal is to still get an alliance with France, but as you can see, that's going to be very difficult. Could royal marriage them. How's our ships doing at this moment? We are on 4 out of 4, of course. It's because of Cleves. Would be good if we could ally France, though. Scotland, Aragon, Navarre, and Savoy. Not even with Austria, that's interesting. Hungary. Alsace, the Palatinate, and Gelre. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the right way to go now, because royal marriage would not increase our relationships all that much. Not to the point that we can ally them, at least. Yeah, it's a shame, it's a shame. Pomerania is coming in there. With a lot of troops. Anhalt. That is actually my vessel there, Cleves. Not much we can do. The Hansa is going the wrong way. Well, it's too late now, I think. It's gonna be close. No, the Hansa won't be on time, but I think they will swoop in there. Yeah, they will. Oh, that was easy. Okay, so now probably no troops left. Okay, so that's gonna be easy enough. Cleves did lose, but that's fine. Oldenburg coming in there as well. And everything is fine. No troops, really? No, this is Brandenburg, not Pomerania. Okay, so that's why. We'll just wait and see what happens. Still building a ship. Actually doing quite nice, but this is gonna be sort of a relaxation episode, let's call it that. We really need to get our economy up and running, though. And we need to get some spy defense, I think, but it's not all that important. Right, we did siege Oost-Friesland. Can we do anything with that? Oh, we can't separate peace, of course. Well, it's good that we siege them, I suppose, but it's not gonna help all that much. Let's hope that the Hansa stops this war quite quickly. Oh, this Regency Council as well. 2-2-1. That's just horrible. Not much we can do about that. Austria declared war, didn't call me in. Okay. East Frisia accepted peace. Annul all treaties with Saxe-Lauenburg and Pomerania. So this is they only have peace, an alliance with Brunswick. Not much we can do about that, but because we can't fabricate a claim on them. I probably wouldn't want to capture them anyway. For now, let's get this ship. No, not patrolling. Actually, trade. How's the trade doing? Only 77. That's not all that money. All that much. Oh well. Still building ships though, which is great. Let's see. Are we close to 6 out of 13? That's gonna take some more time though. Yeah, money. We could raise war taxes, but it's a bit of a shame, I think. Could lower maintenance once we are done with this war. Could lower it now. Somewhat, at least. Because these guys don't have any troops at all, so that's gonna be fine, I think. Saxon-Lauenburg accepted peace, okay. Lauenburg, all treaties with Pomerania and ducats. Actually didn't capture anything. Munster declared war. Brunswick, okay. Very interesting. Brunswick is here. Oh, what I also thought about. Is there any way in which we could potentially diplo-vassalize some guys here? Not Cologne, of course. Brunswick, for example. They would like to ally us. Economy, military. So we would need a... Yeah, it's going to be difficult with our current size, probably. Which I can understand. Yeah, there's not much we had to do here in the current war with Brunswick. Brunswick is interesting, though. They do like us. Not sure why, but that's fine. Let's lower our army maintenance now. Not all the way down. Having a lot of trouble with money. Might want to reduce inflation. No, I don't think it's worth it. I don't want to drop any of these guys as well. Either. Because we need the points. So I guess it's just a matter of waiting before this guy grows up and finally can become king. Revolt in Berg. Okay, that's a shame. Let's get this up to full. Let's go to... Well, we won't be able to stop it probably in time. Let's at least get to Cleve. And also we can finally do something here. Let's do that. Marketplace, which is nice. That will increase our trade power. But we don't have enough money to build it. Local trade power plus 50%. That would be very nice. Yeah. Oh well, not much we can do now. And this is a shame as well. But that's the new system with forts, right? It's just too difficult to do anything with it. Of course, it's in Berg, so it's not all that important to us. But it would have been nice to prevent this from happening in the first place. Let's see, occupied by Clevian peasants. Yeah. Actually, all this time there's a dude not doing anything. Let's do that. Let's wait one tick. Oh! They actually came to us. That's fair enough. Let's drop the speed a bit. Recall diplomat from Austria. And we are easily going to win this. Yeah, there we go. So let's recapture this. And that should be fine. We have suffered casualties, of course. That's fine as well. We don't have any missionaries right now. We are just losing a lot of money. Was to be expected, I suppose. We don't have a lot of rich provinces. But I had hoped that we would have been able to create a better community here. Economy, I mean. Community. Lols. Still only relative Verden. How are they thinking about us right now? Aggressive expansion only minus 23. That's nice. Ah, of course we can't. Oh, Friesland declared on East Frisia. But that won't really do anything because Cologne and Munster are already in there. Right, so now we've got this province back. Let's get back home here. We'll get another ship here as well. Yeah, so just a bit of a housekeeping episode already in the third episode. Lots of wars going on here. Let's see what they are doing. 200, by the way, great. Ferrara and Savoy. Yeah. And the Palatinate and Alsace on the other side, so yeah. Let's, get this guy to the right trade node. Bohemia. Very interesting. Where is Bohemia? Is this Bohemia? Oh, that might be a nice future ally. Let's take a look at their military. Bohemia, 24,000. Jeez, would be a very nice ally even. Let's start at least sucking up to them, and they are allied with Poland as well. Because I'm still looking for an additional ally that is also quite large, that we can also ally aside from Austria. Because the current alliance system that we have in place is, well, it's alright, I suppose, but Oldenburg is not that impressive. The Hansa is nice, so perhaps we could swap out Oldenburg for example, Bohemia. How about Poland then? Let's see. Royal marriage could make that work. Arthur Alliance? No, that won't work. So Bohemia would be very interesting, I think. It's a very powerful nation. We can royal marriage them. Well, at some point we should be able to. And they are powerful. Yes, I think that would be nice. And they are allied with Poland, which is very nice as well. Do they have a rivalry with... yeah, they do have a rivalry with Austria. That's a shame. How about Lithuania then? Vassal under Poland. Oh, of course. Poland, we can't make that work, I think. It's gonna be too difficult. How about Hungary? That's gonna be difficult as well. Jeez. If only we could ally France. And that's... nah, that's not gonna happen. How about England? Domineering attitude, of course. That's not gonna work either. Right. I still don't like this economic position that we're in. Let's drop this even more. Well, if we drop one advisor, then we would be back in positive numbers again, but don't really want to do that. It's this regency, man. It's killing us. But this guy as well. It's a 312, basically the same, just 1 point more. Very, very annoying. Change government. Let's not do that. Some interesting stuff there. At least we will be able to get some stuff going. We are almost ready to get to the next military level here, and at some point we will be able to unlock a national idea. Still don't know what to do yet, so we will look at that. Ferrara will cede Ferrara to Austria. Okay, so Austria has become a bit more powerful. Very nice for them. Very interesting. I'm not ready to go to war just yet, I think. Because of the aggressive expansion, which is still a factor here. What are these guys doing? Are they still at war? Yeah, they are. East Frisia. Nothing happening though. Oh, they are sieging it. Okay. I think. Very interesting. Losing money. Right, I know what we'll do. We'll put in a cut here because we have been going on for about 20 minutes now. Wasn't the most eventful episode, I must admit. But I think in the next episode we'll see what we can do in terms of economy. We need to get that economy back up and running. By the way, let's quickly do this. There we go. Yeah, we are getting some money at least from cleaves, which is nice. Subject interaction can do. Oh, that's from colonies. Vassal income is nice. Base value, government form and rank and legitimacy. Okay, so we really need to do something about that. We might go to war again just to be able to get ourselves some more valuable provinces. Perhaps expand the other way to Utrecht, which is a nice province. It would also be great if we could get a marketplace up and running. We'll see. Excuse me. Right, so next episode, we'll see. For now, though, thank you guys for watching once again. Be sure to like the episode if you liked it. And also be sure to check out some of my other stuff. And why not subscribe to the channel if you like what you see on the channel. Hope to see you guys again in the next episode. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.